at WLFE-DB.com for upcoming shows and so much more.
Hey everyone, it's Tuesday night again. You know what that means, don't you? It's time to join Mike and Kristie for another episode of Where's My Sage? A show hosted by a psychic medium and a guy on a quest to find Bigfoot. Who would have thought? Together, they will take you on all sorts of adventures, and not with lots of different people. Kristie even gives readings. It's time to sit back, get up and get ready. You can't sample the universe sitting down. Your hosts are waiting. Come on, let's go.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Where's My Sage, a Taste of the Universe. I'm Mike, and I'm here with my wonderful co-host, Kristie London.
Hi, everybody.
And how are you this evening, Kristie?
I am great, because I can just reach over like this and just
poke me today. Hello, Michelle.
Hi, Michelle. Hi, Patty.
Hello,
I'm
Patty.
being touched. I'm telling you guys, this has been interesting night so far tonight.
Hello, Paul.
Hi, Paul.
So,
hello, Ray.
all right. So, tonight we've got an interesting show.
We do.
So,
this is weird.
We're going to look here. We should have put the cameras either way, but we're trying to give you guys a with the room that we're in.
I wanted you to see a little bit of
Just do that side, I'll go to the side. We are in the historic Big Tree Inn in Geneseo, New York.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, due to COVID, they're currently closed. But fortunately for us, we have the ability, I think, and our gracious hosts from Campus Auxiliary Services,
Special
doing an investigation here. And as far as we've been told that they know, as long as they've been running things, no one else is coming in to do an investigation, at least while they've been in charge of things.
Yeah, this is
So
great. We're very
this
lucky.
is an incredible hotel and restaurant and tavern
that, again, unfortunately, due to COVID, is currently closed.
And wow, we just lost signal. Jules.
No, I'm good. But I keep getting touched. It's almost like it's cheap. Keep getting touched. Like, what's going on? What is this? What's going on? It's neat, and I know who it is, and now my contact is acting up.
I don't know.
Yeah,
So
crazy, but it's going to be good. It's a fantastic stuff. Keep getting touched right here, which is why I keep.
Yeah, you got some echoes tonight. We'll make sure both that's turned off. Is yours turned off?
Mine is muted.
Yours is muted. Okay, your earbuds muted.
My earbuds are put away. No EVPs tonight.
So tonight we're doing a reading show, and then we're doing live investigation. So
yes.
Looking on my hair, I know how it's going. Mike and Kristie, there's some echo. Okay, let's see.
Yeah, a couple people have said that. Tech guy, where's my tech guy?
I'm going to figure out where we got the issue with that.
I talked to Spirit. He handles the technology. I'll just tell you.
Handle a couple more hellos.
All right. Who do we have here? Penny. Hello, Miss Penny. Nice to see you tonight. And Chris. Hello. Thank you for joining us. Who else? Paul. Yes, I agree. They're probably frustrated and want to know what's going on. I agree. Well, Miss Christina. Hello. Laura. Hello.
Are you sure you're muted? No, your microphone's not muted. That's why we have an echo.
Oh, my bad. I thought I had it muted. I must have see, I'm trying to be on top of things. I probably hit it again thinking every other time he yells at me for doing his job because I don't mute and unmute myself. And now.
Are we better now, folks?
We're sharing a microphone too.
So, all right,
Mom.
We got it corrected. So, yeah, we've got some things going here. We've got some monitors. We'll take a tour later in a little bit and show you guys where we're going. That's in the tavern, so I can check things out. Oh, much better. I thought so. It's always good to have one of us muted.
Well, I mean, if my tech guy would be on his game. I'm just saying.
Not touching your computer. And we got another monitor going upstairs.
We do.
Like I said, we're gonna go ahead.
So we have cameras and monitors in 3 different rooms tonight.
So we get up and run. That's what's.
Yeah. So if Mike gets up and runs during the show again,
John went up to her office. So.
Oh, okay. So
Yep.
our gracious host is putting herself in her office, and
Yep.
I don't know why she can stay down here and do this with us, but
Yep.
okay. So so we've already had one of the rooms that we have a camera in tonight. Everybody is the tavern room, and we've already had the temperature drop like 2 or 3 times, right?
Yeah.
So I did walk over there right before the show started and checked it out while he stayed here, and I did hit a cold spot on a certain part of the bar. So we'll see what happens with that. And the other couple of rooms that we really, when we took the walk through, we had some interesting energy all over this place, but we have some very kind and friendly spirits that are what am I missing? I'm talking. What am I missing?
Our wonderful friend Kristie picking on me. So tonight, folks, we are coming to you from Kristie's business page, Kristie's public page, WLFE-DB Radio, WLFE-DB Radio TV. Where's My Sage on YouTube? Kristie's page on YouTube. We have a Tactical Bigfoot Research anyone here today? Oh, we do have Tactical Bigfoot Research on here tonight.
Yes.
And of course, Where's My Sage on Facebook.
Yepper.
And so tonight's location is the historic Big Tree Inn, and we are doing a reading show. So
short reading show, guys.
Short.
It's not going to be like normal, but we're giving you a live investigation. So we thought we'd warm up by doing some readings.
Yeah, and this is kind of a cool
questions.
place. So why don't you give your rules and regs, and we'll get on and go here.
My rules and regs. All right. So remember, keep your minds wide open. It's about the experience, not about getting a personal, individual message from me. Somebody else's question and answer and message, might actually speak volumes to you, and that's what you're looking for, okay? So Mike does his best to monitor all of the different sites, but as always, spirit guides tell us that he is to go with his gut. So it may or may not go in order. It's not personal, but again, it's about the experience, and we do try to get to as many people. Just pay attention and just be open to whatever is presented to you in whichever way it's going to be presented. Please, please, please keep your messages, keep your questions. I am really off since we got back. Really off.
Yep.
I've been dropping things. I'm catching my foot on the rug. It's been crazy. It got colder when we got back from dinner before, after our walkthrough. So anyway, want to keep your messages oh my God, this is crazy. You want to keep your questions short for us tonight, please, and to the point. Give me the name of the person you'd like to connect with as well. That definitely helps. Let us know where you're from. We just like to know where you're from. And yeah, let's just have fun. And as always, sometimes there are symbols and meanings in there. Oh, I'm getting stabbed in my leg. I just got like a stab in my shin.
I don't know. Like I said, we're the first group to come through.
Crazy.
I know a bunch of people have stayed in this hotel. I've eaten here quite a bit. I know people that work here. That's how we got lucky enough to get in.
That's right. If there's ever a point where you do not understand a message that I give you, please feel free to message me, not today or tonight. Obviously I am out of town, so it'll be a late night for us. In the next couple of days, I will try to take notes as always and keep the notes. But definitely send me a message or call me, and I'll definitely try to help you figure it out. Okay. Sometimes it just takes a little bit more time that I can't give you right now.
And a little housekeeping from my side. Go ahead and please ask your question once. We are both working off our small remote computers on our big desktops.
A breeze across my back.
Well, there are windows behind you.
No.
I mean, they're not.
It went like this across,
moving.
like from here across to here.
I'll go find another thermometer or something. So please ask your question once, and I'll try to get to them. Please like, share, subscribe, and please stay with us. And then we'll kind of sign out quick, and we'll sign back in a few minutes just to kind of get a couple of things plugged in so they don't charge down. But I'm watching all
potty
the other
break,
rooms. So
because there are those with the potty break. and just
Yep. So let's start out with our first question.
And thank you for tuning in tonight, everybody.
Yes.
We'd love to have you.
All right. First one's from Ray. Hello. Does Fran have any advice for me about what's going on right now? I am halfway in between where I'm located. So where I would usually keep my mouth quiet, unfortunately, you guys are going to hear me make my comments when I'm breaking the computer. You have a pen. It doesn't work. Let me find a pen that works.
Thank you. I need a pen. Oh, hi, Ray. Okay. So don't buy into it. That's what I'm hearing. Don't buy into it. Go in my black bag with all my equipment, and in the inside side pocket, zipper pocket, there should be a pen in there. Sorry, guys. Ray, yeah, this is like not working. See, the past has been. Thank you so much. Okay, so. Fran says, don't buy into it. That's what I'm hearing. Don't buy into it. You know better. Don't buy into it. Stay out of it. Stay away. She keeps giving you this stern look, like, you know better. Like, come on, really? And I keep feeling like I hear you say, but I just want it, like you want to help, or you just want to do good or do the right thing. Stay away, stay out of it. That's all she keeps saying. So, yes. So thank you for your question, right? Best of luck with everything.
Okay. Wow, I just got really lightheaded. That's
Oh, really? Maybe it's from the draft in that window back there.
Maybe. All right. And hey, at least somebody supports IT. Thank you, Todd.
Hey, I appreciate IT a great deal. I truly do.
Yeah. Where is our next one? Only thing Mike runs his mouth. You gotta love friends and family.
Love her.
Uh-huh. All right, from Debbie. Any messages from Sam?
Hi, Debbie. Okay. So the first thing that I saw was a baseball mitt. And then this part of my head hurts. All of a sudden, it's like a headache. It's traveling down to my ear. The other thing I'm saying is lots of light. Did you just pound your foot? Because my chair just shook and I felt a pound on the floor.
Nope.
Under my chair.
Nope. And we're in the middle of the building.
And she's upstairs. Okay. So, I just felt that breeze again, like someone's blowing on my neck from right to left.
Okay. Is it from our readings or is it from the building?
I feel like it's from the building.
So here's an interesting fact.
A lot of distractions tonight, kids. You guys. Sorry.
Kristie was supposed to do a live gallery show here. And
then COVID happened.
Literally, COVID happened. It was scheduled, and 2 weeks before, boom, it hit. Yeah. So it's interesting for us to really get back into this building. So
well, I've never been here.
Yeah,
we made all of my arrangements from a distance. I've never been here. So for me to be here, and we kind of talked about it, and it was kind of odd how it happened, and yeah, it's going to be. I'm also seeing a motorcycle. There's somebody here who wants my attention, and it's from the building. It's not from. I'm seeing a lot of just light, and then I see the motorcycle. You need to know that Sam is surrounded by lots of light. Debbie, that's what I need to tell you. The motorcycle can either be literal, it can also be symbolic. Symbolically for me, that's the way spirit, it's really cold around me all of a sudden. Oh my God. From my right in front of me. Symbolically, a motorcycle represents personality, a type of personality. So, my hair on my arms is standing up. I gotta just get through this. That if you guys can hear that clicking, that's our one monitor. So Mike not only has all of the sites that he monitors for us remotely tonight, he's also looking at the monitors that we have up. What is that? What's going on?
I have no clue. That's coming from the.
Did it just stop or did you turn it off?
I turned it off, but it.
Can you guys hear that?
I gotta go see.
Which room is that?
That's in the tavern.
That's okay. So same floor we're on. Through this room here that we're in, down a hall. Okay, Debbie, personality, motorcycle.
You do that, and I'm gonna go try to get.
Well, wait, I need your help to do this. What's tavern? Okay, she's gonna go. Our gracious host is gonna. They're all leaving me. Okay, so motorcycle, specific type of personality, and what Sam is saying is that describe and live life. So I'm gonna end there because that is all I'm getting. They both just took off on me and it's cold on both sides of me. Wow, they really want my attention tonight. And I will say that there's a woman here. I'm not connected. I'm going to turn this monitor around so I can see it. I hope they remember that everyone can hear this too. There is a woman, and I really don't know what her status was here. I do feel like she was a wife of an owner or in charge. Wow, I'm getting a pain in my shoulder. It's almost like a rotator cuff injury of some sort, but my arms are freezing. I am freezing. So I feel like, but she is fun. There's nothing that makes me nervous about her. I just feel like right now she's all over because I keep hearing her ask what we're doing. Like before we went live, what are you doing? What's going on? What is this? Like she wanted me to explain everything to her. Oh, we lost audio? Really, you guys? No kidding. All right. So, it is cold. And I'm hearing footsteps, and they're right over here. And Mike and our hostess is. Oh no, that was them. Okay.
I don't know what's causing it to do what it's doing unless it's picking up another camera from upstairs. But.
Nope. Well, that's the paranormal and energy for you. All right. So. Okay, so some of the people in the chat were saying that they actually lost audio for a few seconds. The show when you left.
How did they lose audio?
I'm telling you, the spirits are at work.
Right near you.
Oh, and Debbie said she lost part of what I said about the motorcycle personality. Okay, so real quick, motorcycle, and you know what? I was like the energy was so strong around me. I'm not surprised it affected the technology. Motorcycle. Okay. Symbolically, it is They're telling me that they like to have fun. They like to get out. They like to live life. Wild child, push the envelope, things like that, personality wise. So thanks for your patience, you guys, tonight. This is the fun part about doing a live investigation. I mean, we have so much going on already, and it's crazy to just think what we're gonna have happen later. We're really excited. Okay, so
I moved the camera closer
to
the doorway, and I'm lost signal, which is crazy. Anyway, let's go back up here and find some questions.
All right, so
and this is the good camera. This is one we take out in the field and use on top of the cars to see what's coming up behind the trail. And
excuse me.
Next one's from Patty Ann. Would love to. Yeah, she would like to know if her guides or anyone has any messages for her.
I have to say too.
It's got a full charge. Doesn't make any sense.
Okay, so before I answer you, Patty Ann, the woman is back. Her name is Bethia, right?
Bethia.
Bethia. And I was telling them I don't know much about her. And that's fine. I don't want to right now. But she did have some sort of status here. And again, I went to answer your question, and she's right here with me saying, why? But why? Like, I don't understand why you're doing this. So I will explain this to her later. And hopefully, and the reason I keep stopping and sharing this with you all is because hopefully during the investigation, we will get some I just got someone squeezed my shoulder. Hopefully later we'll get validation during the investigation when we tried to communicate with her. My legs are getting cold. Okay.
I just lost that camera.
That's okay.
Yeah.
So, Patty Ann, any messages from your guides or anyone? Start piercing is what I heard. Start piercing.
There's an interesting
right
suggestion. That's a new one.
Piercing what? Who knows? Anything goes.
Okay.
That's the same camera in the tavern, you guys.
I'm gonna have to go figure out why it's down. So keep going.
He's gonna see. This is what he does in the woods. Oh, squirrel. Ooh, Bigfoot,
Yeah,
and he's gone.
We're doing readings. Let's do readings. I'll turn this and we'll go back to that camera in a minute.
Okay.
It's kind of weird.
Start piercing though, and then. But I also feel like you need to start paying attention to the gifts that you have, your intuition, your gut, especially. I feel like you have, but you still question. But you're on that. You guys see how distracted he is. And you, it's, like, I feel like you're kind of in that in-between denial with your intuition and acknowledging that part of yourself, where, you're like, but you've had enough validation that you can do this, but you're still like, but it's more attention at this point. So just stop, just get over it and just start really focusing on it, because you really need that part of yourself. You really need to be able to start using that the way you're intended to use it. Okay. So thanks for your question. Best of luck with everything.
Yeah,
you good?
Weird. Yeah. I mean, that one I know is charged. That one I had ready to go. This is from Todd. Any messages from his dad?
Hi, Todd. Ooh, I feel like your dad. What I saw. It's so cold around me. I feel like your dad was busy, like working with his hands, and I see like tools and building and putting things together. And then he says, why do you doubt? Why do you doubt? And he's not really showing himself to me. I'm not seeing him. And I do feel like that's indicative of, or what happens when they do that is that's just a motorcycle outside. Usually when they do that, it's because at the time of their passing, they were not able to.
Okay. So my bag just moved across the floor.
Was that on a chair and fell off, or was that? Oh, I thought something was crawling on the floor. You guys, can you bring your computer over there or no? Is it possible or my God? See that black bag on the floor over there?
Set, I thought, really good on the chair.
Nobody's down here but us. She's upstairs in her office, like way far out of the way. And Mike's bag that has stuff in it was it was just on the floor?
No, it was here, but it took a walk.
It did. It literally came off of this. We got the attention of everyone else. Oh my God. That just
Somebody's
scared the
jumpy.
crap out of me.
My backpack. Boom, 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 boom.
Oh, I already did. Maybe she'll listen to you. Because, yeah. Oh my gosh. So, yeah. All right.
We are in Geneseo, New York, at the historic Big Tree Inn in
I'm going to put some rum in
wonderful
this.
Geneseo. And again, folks,
We
we're
have
coming here
bags
from
jumping off of the chairs.
we're coming here from 8 different locations tonight. So you may not see the questions everybody else is asking. So when those questions kind of pop up, we'll get them out to you. But did you get to Todd's question? And excuse me.
Let's do this again.
Yeah. That was interesting. It could have just been weight in the bag and just, but
yeah,
just
sure.
ironic.
Out of nowhere. And no, because I've experienced things like that before. That was totally somebody wants our attention and they made sure they got it. Okay. So,
and I just went again.
what?
The signal keeps kind of popping. So I'm going to grab the puck just as a backup.
Yeah. You know what?
All right. Let's
I feel like they don't want it. They want us to pay attention to them. I've never had a location, no matter what we were doing or who I was with or how we were doing it, where they were so active and wanted us to pay attention that they were literally on us like this, trying to get our attention. Like, hello, we're here.
Literally 5 minutes before we started, Kristie started getting messages from an old friend about the building. Yeah, it was kind of ironic.
So, I believe I did answer Ted's question, but I'm going to be honest with you. It's gone.
What?
It's gone. I believe I did answer Todd's question to a certain degree. I was describing his dad at the time of his passing. He was not able to communicate either effectively or at all at the time he passed. Picking up on chewing gum, bubble gum, chewing gum. That's the other thing. What I did here, Todd, for you is you're doing good. Keep going. So hopefully you can connect with them. I'm really sorry, you guys. We just thought this would be a good idea to kind of break everything in and do whatever. But I'm going to be honest with you. I'm very distracted. There are so many other things happening here. Why are you getting so jumpy over there?
No, I'm looking for a question that is there and it's not there, and it's important for this particular location. So
okay, I keep getting this pain in my shoulder.
Yeah, well, that's why.
Is that?
Yeah. So
I didn't see anything like, but it happened again when you said that. So So hello to everybody
This
who's
one,
just joining
this one
us.
kind of came in out of the.
So if you, so while Mike's looking for this one in particular, this is a different show tonight. We are in a very historic location, and first team to be allowed into this location to do any kind of investigation at all. So we're very blessed, very lucky, and very grateful that our gracious hostess has allowed us this opportunity and the owners of the building. We are in Geneseo, New York tonight at the Big Tree Inn. And let me tell you, not only is this place historic and gorgeous, but it is active. Oh, very active. And so we did the walkthrough early this evening, late this afternoon, and we definitely have our hotspots and definitely have our areas that we have our monitors and cameras set up and already. We also have, activity already and picking up on so much. I keep getting distracted, and I know she's not downstairs. She went upstairs, right?
Mm-hmm.
She's upstairs again. So we did the walkthrough. We went and had dinner, and then we came back. And literally, you guys, we walked in and the temperature in the building has dropped. Now, mind you, it's still maintained. It still has heat. It still has whatever, even though it has not been open to the public in quite some time because of COVID. However, it was definitely colder, and it's that paranormal colder that you feel. So we set up the cameras, we did whatever. We had issues with cameras, we had issues with technology. And we have spirit that's all around us that are trying to get our attention in many, many ways, including interfering with the readings I'm trying to give. And so for those of you who have missed it so far, we've had one monitor go off repeatedly and had issues repeatedly in the tavern. I keep getting touched. I have a spirit who is native to the building, and we'll get into that in a little while, who has really wanted my attention. And then Mike's bag literally fell off and rolled off of a chair and onto the floor and scared the living crap out of both of us. So here we are. All right.
Signal's back on. This message, I saw it. It's gone. It's from Dawn, and I don't know why it's gone. Probably went when I ran in the other room, and that's where I lost it. She's wondering if you have any messages for Carrie.
I'm getting a tightening and a pain and an ache in my chest. So this is Dawn who's asking this question.
Dawn asking for Carrie, and it's C, not a K.
C-A-R-I.
E. R-R-I-E.
I wanted to spell it C-A-R-I. And she's asking on behalf of Carrie?
She's asking if you have any messages from Carrie.
From Carrie, thank you. Well, the fact that I couldn't tell if Carrie was passed or not when they had me jumping the fence like that. Excuse me. Okay, a few things going on here. So when I jump the fence and I can't tell for sure if they're alive or dead, it tells me that spirit's a way of letting me know that they were not ready to go at the time that they passed. They were not. I'm also having issues clearing my throat. My chest got real tight and it hurt, but it was more of a tensing right in here.
And Dawn, if you have any validation, go ahead and send it through that same channel you used before.
She's not showing herself to me, but the feeling that's coming over me, it's sad. My face is just like going into this frown. I feel resignation. I feel like I have no choice left but to just give up. And I hear a woman's voice from a distance. And she says, I had to go. I'm so sorry. I had to go. I'm also seeing like a vision of a woman who she looks to be very slim. She has longer past her shoulders, chocolate brown hair. It looks like she's got her glasses on her head. Jeans and a t-shirt.
She is a piece, just so you know. She has passed. And we're able to get Dawn up on the...
Oh, good. Yeah, no, I receive her from the light. She's shaking her head. I'm not ready yet. Not ready yet. Not ready yet. Not ready yet. I feel like there's answers you want that she's not ready to give. I will also say, I feel like something happened to her. I feel like she was sick or injured or in the hospital. And I feel like it was almost like a losing battle. But people wanted her to fight so hard. But I do also feel the way she's coming to me and the way she's communicating with me, I do feel like she was accountable or responsible for her own death. I even feel like maybe it was a suicide. But I feel like it was... Okay, so the other part of this, since Michael's validating for me as he's shaking his head now.
And Michael's trying not to validate on this side and let Kristie do her thing.
Which is why my eyes are usually closed. But the other part of this, okay, so here's the long explanation. When spirit comes to me the way that she is and she's acting the way that she is, it tells me a lot about how they died. First and foremost, it usually means they committed suicide. It can also mean they are accountable or responsible for their own death in some way, shape, or form, even if it was accidental or inadvertent. It could be a dumb decision they made. It could be that they ignored signs and symptoms of a health issue. It could be just their past caught up with them, whatever the case is. An addict who took a hot hit, but that, OD was not the intention, whatever it is. It could also mean that there were questionable circumstances surrounding their death or they were murdered. I feel like she is still taking some sort of accountability or responsibility, but I do feel like something happened to her. I do feel like something was done to her.
No.
Then maybe I'm picking up on someone else
because
I'm very sure of what I'm receiving. Is there somebody else that you can connect this with? And you guys have to remember too, that sometimes we don't know things or realize things, or we don't know how spirit felt about themselves or a situation. So they're going to make me feel, usually from their perspective, even if we don't think they should have felt that way, or there was a reason for them to, if that makes sense. But I know what I'm receiving, so I'm sorry if this is not her. But if you can validate for me if this is somebody else.
Debbie can. So you're picking up on Debbie.
Really?
So.
Okay. So there must be a reason, and guys, this does not usually happen to me, but it does happen. Spirit is not coming forward for one reason or another, but I don't want you to go to the extreme and think that there's something wrong. And I don't want you to feel like they don't want to talk to you. There could be a million reasons why they're not coming forward, or maybe they can't. Maybe tonight is not the night, and maybe the energy is too much. Because remember, this is an exchange of energy. It's a connection, which is why you can go to one medium and have people come through real easily, and others, they have a hard time. Or our energy is different. You see the same medium, and one day, depending on our moods and whatever else, it works, and another time it doesn't. I wish I had explanations, but I'm not going to tell you anything that I don't know. I can only explain how it works and how it works for me. If you have questions, you are welcome to call me later in the week, and I'll see what I can do for you that way. Okay. Maybe she doesn't want to answer you, in this kind of a venue as well. And I've had that happen, especially in events and parties that I do. Sometimes spirit just does not want to come through, and then I give a private reading, and they come through just like that.
And Dawn, that might be the reason I had to go fight and find the original question. I would use my phone to go back and take a look, not from the straight up. So you guys, like I said, we're coming from a couple different locations. We generally just come from, those channels. Like I said, you may not see what I'm pulling for questions because we're coming from those 8 different locations. So we were at the historic Big Tree Inn in Geneseo, New York. I can't talk, and I say that word 100 times a week. I think that other unit just turned itself off in the other room.
Is that what that noise is?
Yep. So it was weird that it wouldn't get a signal on here, but it turned itself off in there.
Oh, I just got touched on the arm again.
A bunch of folks popped in. I'm going to have to go chase that thing down in a second. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Dawn. I'll get you the contact info. Again, contact info, guys. Kristie is back doing readings again. I'll put a big banner up here. This is how we have the ability to have a free show because Kristie does a reading. She covers one side, I cover the other. So where other folks are always looking for donations, we're not. We're out here doing them for you guys for free here. So
again, when spirit wants to cooperate,
when you want to, please like, share, subscribe. We're working off great internet Wi-Fi tonight, and it's even going down. So I don't know. There was a question if the tree is open. The Big Tree is not open right now. That's how we're lucky to get in here and have the place to ourselves. Unfortunately, because of COVID, they're currently closed. Hopefully, once this thing passed, they will be back up and running.
Yes.
Hello, Matt from Central Florida Bigfoot. If you guys want to see some cool videos, me out working with some other guys down in Florida, check his stuff out. Hi, Tim. I saw Brian was in here.
Yeah.
Hi, Becca.
Hi.
We're
Hi, everybody.
trying to get to everybody, Shireen.
I think, honestly, I think we should just talk about what's going on. I've never been in a location where they're like, hey, talk to us. We're here. I think we need to give them time, and I think we need to give them our energy. Because I don't know that we're going to give our energy.
I'm going to have you do one more. I'm going to get your SLS put together because then we can take a walking tour of the building. That way everybody can see it in its grandeur. I'll text our host and see if she can turn some lights on for us.
Okay.
Then we'll turn everything down and we'll go full in. But let's see if we can get a good. Whew, I am shot. Today was even a day off, guys. I mean, we did some Bigfooting yesterday.
Right.
So let's grab another. I am having a hard time going through here, grabbing question.
Matt, right? Is that Matt from Central Florida Bigfoot, or right? I'm sorry if I don't remember your name.
Yeah, I said see you in Florida, not that you have dead people up here. I don't know. So.
I have a feeling.
There is not a pool table in here, but wait until you see this crazy hallway we're going to go downstairs. Yeah. All right.
Yep.
All right. Oh, this is from Chris. My father crossed over 9 days ago. Larry, I'm Chris from Niagara Falls. My aunt passed a week ago. Chris, I'm so sorry.
Sorry, Chris.
I'm going to stop my cam. I'm going to put the SLS together quick, and then I can take care of that next situation technology-wise.
He walked away and I'm freezing again. Like there's an energy hovering. My knee and my leg are cold.
Now I'm dropping.
That was Michael dropping my SLS case. Oh my God. Good thing my husband doesn't watch this show. Or maybe he did tune in on YouTube. You never know. Okay, let's see. So oh, Andrew, that's so hard. I'm so sorry. Okay, so I feel like your dad's bringing up his funeral or the services.
John is down on the show.
Okay, so well, I heard that, but then I heard the other. So when they put me in the service or at the wake or the viewing, even if you didn't literally or technically have one, they're trying to bring this to our attention in some way, shape, or form. So something either happened or they're telling you that they approve of what's going on. My head hurts right here all of a sudden. Like headband kind of thing. Feeling area. Something.
Sorry. Finish Chris's. I can't laugh, and usually I have my own mic mute. And
I feel like. So for some reason, he's trying to bring his services or, what have you to our attention. You're getting a thumbs up with whatever you're doing or going to do. Know that he knows, and you get a thumbs up on this one. Hot dog. Can you connect to the hot dog? Hot dog. And I keep hearing his name over and over again. Larry, Lawrence. Larry, Lawrence. Larry. So he's bringing his name to our attention for some reason as well. Your aunt is stepping forward. She's laughing. I feel like she wants me to pay attention to her laugh. Almost like not a total cackle, but something boisterous, obnoxious, fun, like something like that. I also keep feeling like I want to stare off, and that's just what happened. Like I just kind of gazed like this, and then I kind of zoned. I feel like she or both would do that as well. I am receiving them from the light. They are in the light. They both crossed over. I feel like your aunt. I feel like you did have viewing for her, and I feel like, there was a showing, viewing. She's got me all over the place. But she's putting her hands like this is how she was laid out, but her hands were up really high. Like I feel like they're up too high. Did it? You said the color of my screen changed. I'm telling you. But the energy I'm getting right now is not what's going on around me. I feel like between your dad and your aunt, they have me all over the place. So I feel like that in and of itself is also something you should be able to make a connection with. Your father steps forward and says, just do your best. And I feel like that's an answer to, a concern you have, or, you're grieving, what am I going to do? How am I going to do this without you? How am I going to go forward or move on? Just do your best. He says, that's all I expect you to do. That's all I ever expect you to do. Just do your best. Okay, that's all. So thank you for your question, and I'm very sorry for your loss on with all your family so suddenly, and we're so close together. Thank you for your question. Okay, Mike's like in his own world over here. I don't know what he's doing. I think what we're going to do, though, is because clearly,
I'm just going to.
Hello, Miss Brianna. No parties at the house while I'm gone. Keep your father in line. Yeah, I feel like what we should do is transition and talk about and talk more about and give more pay more attention to what's going on around us, because we'd be silly not to at this point. Like I said earlier, to have a location that wants our attention so badly and is doing what they can to get it, I think we'd be foolish not to go with the flow on this one. That is why we're here, right? So, if I'm not mistaken, check my calendar because I did not have time to write it down. Yep, we're doing another reading show next Tuesday. I knew I did what I did for a reason. So, tune in next week for an actual reading show, but tonight let's focus on the investigation. I think you guys will not be disappointed. It's in a fantastic place, and I have a feeling it's not going to disappoint. You good over there?
No.
What are you doing? Oh, well.
It doesn't want to read my pack.
Yeah, I know. All right.
It was reading my pack. All right, let me turn my camera back on.
Yes, because you are aware of some of the history, and so you're the one who's got it, because I did not.
All right, why don't you go check that other camera while I do a little history, and then you don't hear it while that is coming in, and then when you come back in, we'll get the code going for that. So we are in the historic Big Tree Inn in Geneseo, New York, and it is on the Haunted Trail. They are closed currently for COVID. There's a cool little thing I'm going to read from here. So Kristie doesn't know a lot of this information. We kind of kept it tied off in the background here. So where's my sage thing here, so everybody knows who we're at. So this original location was open in 1863, correct? In Geneseo, it's on Main Street. The original owners were Bethia Arolt and Alan Arolt, and I should be able to say that. There's roads all over the place with that name. There's some really cool rooms. People have been coming here for 130 years. Allegedly, Mark Twain was here. There were it's named after the Big Tree Treaty. There was a Indian chief that lived here. His property was here before they built the house. It's a crazy location. Mr. Arolt was tied into a lot of the stuff in the area when the current owners took property or took ownership. They had a old carriage that used to go back and forth. That's at the local museum. There's just some wonderful history here. It is Geneseo, New York, and hopefully, when COVID breaks down a little bit more, they can get back open. So it is a hotel. It's a working hotel. It is a working restaurant and tavern, and I'm waiting for a code to come in so we can go ahead and switch over to the other pro computer, and we can actually wander through the facility and give you guys a little rundown of how the place is set up. Again, we're going to do a reading show again next Tuesday. So now we're going to switch to live investigation because for some reason, this wonderful facility that we're having issues technology-wise everywhere. So let us switch to another remote platform. We will shut these two units down for the time being, and you guys can still ask your questions as we're going. And let's find tonight's show. Our guest. And I will answer your questions as we walk. Hopefully I can walk and talk at the same time and not trip and fall on my face. So I'm going to change the name of this to Where's My Sage? We are going to be going from Kristie's SLS. So as we, wow. I need you to sign in there when I'm talking, or actually take over here and, yeah, wow. So we are here still.
You're killing me, dude.
Yeah.
You're killing me. Hi, everybody. So, in true Mike fashion, he's got me all over the place. So, I have to get my bearings about me again. All right. Walk and talk.
I have
Your mom's
never
busting
had
your
this
chops.
much problem.
All right. Well, really? I think you. But that's what happens, you guys, when the energy is strong as it is, and when things are. Brianna, the ghostie's messing with Mike again. Brianna loves to bust Mike's chops. It's awesome. So were you giving a little history while I was gone? What
Yeah.
did we do?
I gave a little history because I didn't want to go ahead and give too much away while we were walking with you.
Okay. I always remember how to pronounce that name. Is she talking about Bethia?
Pardon?
Bethia, I'm sorry.
Oh.
Bethia. Okay.
Well, and also the pronunciation of the city that we were in, which is Geneseo.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
So, all right.
Awesome. Oh, I'm getting
So,
like a pain. Like I got cracked in the head from behind at the base of my skull.
all right. So we're going to
Hurry
mute,
up, mute it.
muting us temporarily. No, we are not. Okay. Okay. So.
You good?
Yep.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I think so.
Wow.
I'm trying to find the camera. Oh, that's why it's not working. There we go.
See, we don't even need the spirits for the phenomena. We could just watch Mike try to work the SLS.
Yep. All right. Mike's, we're going to tie it out. So now we're unmuted. Now you can ask your questions and let us give you guys a tour. So, show the flashlight, the all famous Wi-Fi so we don't get lost. Cell phone for when I fall down a flight of stairs. Because somebody had things. So, we shouldn't be echoing. Echoing should be off now. So we're going to start. And this is, again, one of the main parlor rooms. This is the Queen Anne room. The Queen Anne room. And this would have been, so this originally was a house when it was built. And it is, you know, like I said, now it's an active working hotel. After the original owners passed, it did become the active hotel. It's had multiple owners over the years. Originally, it was a two-story building. There's Miss London. But yeah, the hard work and stuff. And as we cut through this doorway here, this takes us out into the tavern. And again, folks, when they open back up, this is a great place to come and grab lunch and dinner in the stay. All donated artwork or original artwork. I got to show those because our host really enjoys those. There's tradition. So Geneseo has a huge college campus at the other end, on the other side of the building here, which overlooks the Geneseo Valley. Go ahead and talk.
Let me show that. So you have the camera over there, right?
Yep.
Okay. So I came in this way and walked around this way, and the lights were off. So the camera was there. I walked.
So Lindsay said, "What?
Back up."
Yeah, I know. Well,
Don't
Lindsay.
you speak Air Force? Let's go.
Well, I was reading comments. So yes, uh, two quick comments here. That Lindsay said she got her bad stomach feelings when we walked through the parlor. She got a stomach ache. Didn't like the energy. Colette said it's very British and Victorian, and yes, there's a lot of that history. They do the hunt races here in town. Can't hear me at all. Is everybody having problems hearing us?
This was the room that
Yeah.
the monitor kept going off and we were losing everything.
Okay. Well, we're going to adjust the audio then, and we're going to go way up. We've never had a problem with audio on this one before, so.
No.
Testing, 1, 2, 3, talk on your side.
Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing. Can you hear me? 1, 2, 3. Anytime.
Yep. Okay. Good. A lot of stack. It's a bit choppy and muffled. Cutting in and out. Choppy, muffled. Good, yeah.
So, okay, so I walked over here, and we had the temperature. The monitor went off like 3 times, right? Just get the temperature hit right here, not my ear. And I got to this point with these 2 bars. Actually, I was right here between these 2, because I was facing these 2 bars. So, and it was cold. You could tell there was something here, which was pretty cool. So,
All right.
apparently we're going to do everything a long way today.
We're having a lot of problem with static and audio, and we need to go figure out that issue real quick.
Okay, well, maybe it's the room though. It could be the energy.
Sounds like it's underwater.
The energy could be doing that. Let's go to a different room and see if it's
Okay.
better.
Let me know if it's getting better, guys.
Technical.
Oh, I'm thinking it's that snack, crackle, pop. Huh. They even have an old phone booth. Can you guys hear me now? Any better? Okay, my computer just went down. Well, I'm running off the clock. I'm not running off the. Hold your computer on for a minute there, Kristie. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to switch Wi-Fi's and see if I can get it better. It's still rough. Hang on. Could you use your computer? Go onto your computer for a few, please. Hang on, guys. We're going to switch computers. You're going to take and unmute your microphone. My computer. All right. If you take
I'm
your,
back.
yeah. All right.
All right, what's going on? Ghost messing with the sound. I can hear you, Mike, but it's still crackling. Not sure. Yeah, that's the tavern is the room that we had all those issues. If you weren't able to hear me say that before, so that's why I'd gone in there after like the 3rd time when the alarm went off to tell us the temperature had dropped. So, not surprised. Sometimes it is technology, yes, but especially with how active this place has been already tonight. Definitely. I have no doubt it has to do with the energy and the shift in the energy. His puck that we use for Wi-Fi, we take everywhere, and there's great Wi-Fi in the building itself. So it shouldn't be that bad. Oh, good. So you guys I'm getting a lot more people saying clear now. Okay. So, and there's Michael. So let's see what he does.
Okay, we're back.
Yeah, you have to unmute yourself.
All right, guys, let me know if that's a little bit better. Okay. All right, here, Kristie, you want to come down and meet me down the hall?
Through my computer, or should I
Down
stay
the hall.
here?
No, now.
Yeah.
Hear me now?
Mike, you're having issues. They can hear me just fine.
All right, come on down here.
All right, here we go. We're going to take a trip and hope this works. I'm going to take my computer
One,
just in
two, three.
case. All right, we're counting on you guys so that when we actually are walking in the dark later, we get this figured out. So we appreciate the help, and let's hope I don't triple along the way. Oh.
Okay.
All right.
You couldn't hear me at all?
Not over the computer, no. Not online.
Okay. Well, then we're going to do. Yeah. Can you mute this one? That one's muted. And turn the volume down here. And, all right, give me a second, guys. I figure out why things are not working the way they should be. Do you have another camera on the other side of that? Yeah, you do. Let's just use that.
Okay. Now I have to figure out how to.
Switch your camera.
Because I've never done that before on this computer. Just happen.
Front. Camera rear. Okay. I'm going to take me out. We're going to go to use your camera then.
Mr. Fancy Pants.
Okay. All right.
Okay. All right. We good, guys? Can we hear? Can you hear everything? Can we? Okay, so we're going to do this for about 10 minutes. We're going to give you a quick walkthrough with the lights on. We're going to take a short break and then come back and actually do the live investigation.
Okay. So they have another big meeting room. This Kristie's out here over on the other side. All right, much better. So it used to be a big patio porch. That's one of the porch. And is now turned into, so they have a great big conference room. So Kristie was supposed to do a full gallery in here. So we tried to do the gallery tonight, but we saw how that went.
Yeah.
So,
Stupid COVID.
yeah. So we're going to come back down the hall. Let me go back quick and just into the tavern, just so we can see what's going on. Okay, there we go. Turning this light down a little bit so I can see where I'm going here. All right. So we're going to swing back to the tavern quick. Where's my flashlight? Okay. Somewhere I have a
wish you
flashlight.
guys could see what I'm looking at right now because it's hysterical. He's like, looking for his flashlight.
Oh, kitchen.
I have my flashlight.
Yep.
Follow, see the big sign that says tavern with an arrow?
Yeah, tavern. All right. So what I tried to say before is they actually still have a telephone. For you young kids, that's a telephone. That's how you called back in the day. All right.
Nope. Snake. Making me go mom on you. There. Look at that.
It's not working. All right. Anyway, Colette says she gets a Navy connection. Can our host validate any Navy connections? So again, here, this is much better than the other computer, which we usually don't have a problem with the SLS. So, I know she doesn't want to be on screen. We would like to go to the basement. So we're going to go this way to go to the basement. So,
Am I leading the way here?
it froze when you tried to show the phone. What phone did we try to show?
Phone booth.
Oh, the phone booth. Oh, gosh. All right. So we can have the lights turned on in the basement and we'll head down there. So, yeah, they're just the woodworking and stuff like that. So, again, this was originally a home. It was converted. Yep, we are definitely down here in the tavern now. We're going to sneak through here. All right.
Let's go.
Yep, let's go. We're going.
We're going to need a break to set things up before we.
Yep. So we're doing a tour so you guys can see. Hi, Teddy. I need to find a railing here because looking through a computer and walking is always an interesting thing for me. Whoop. Like I said.
We're just holding my computer with the. Yeah, I mean.
Mine. We always use mine, which usually works better. Oh yes.
Really?
So.
Really?
No.
Because it seems like this is great.
Yep. So we're coming down this really cool hallway. Get ready to get your mind blown on this one. It's actually, look at this. This is stepping back in time. This is all original wood. So these went down originally. These were stables in the bottom of the house, and this is all original wood. Yes, Nikki, the spirits do like Kristie and me. But look at this. This almost has that old. It almost has that old boarding house kind of feel. If there are any locals that are watching, if they have more information, but I've been trying to get over to the county museum to do a little more history. But man, I mean, look at that. That's all that old craziness. I mean, look at that. I mean, I came in from down here earlier. Let me come back here. And you know, when I saw this, I was besides the electric outlet, I thought I was you know, stepping back in time. I mean, these doors, the wood, it's just crazy. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that's going on down here. You know, of course they've got their storage and stuff, but but I'm gonna go back up this cool hallway here. But you know, they're just old doors. I mean, I thought I was down like an old Wild West town. And Ted, you're right. You know, that old brick floor, I kind of came in it backwards. But I definitely, you know, we're going to come back down here. I mean, these crazy panelings in the sides. Yeah, we put the cameras upstairs and we're going to kind of swing back up there. This basement's gigantic. It's just huge. We did have one in there a couple weeks ago, and you know, they've got a lot of storage and stuff down here, but it just goes, and it just goes and goes and goes and goes and goes and goes that way. So we may sneak back down here, but I just wanted to kind of show you guys that old stable work, the old brick. You know, they have all their storage and stuff that's down here. So we're going to move upstairs, and we'll probably swing back down here when we get done from the investigation. But, you know, it just keeps going. So I'm going to swing back up to the tavern there. I'll see what we can do about the cameras. I know they've been watching them pretty good. So we'll go up to the second floor. Okay. Let's do that. We'll head up to the second floor. If I don't get lost coming through here. Yep. Stairs. So we definitely have some light. I'm going back out in the tavern. So they do weddings and stuff here as well. Like I said, we're gonna sit down. There's some rooms. We'll do some stuff. So the room that we were broadcasting from before my electrical interruption was here. And a lot of these rooms are kind of still used as dining rooms for the tavern and for the restaurant. They had those big conference rooms on the other side. This is a private dining room. That's really kind of cool. You know, it's all that old, you know, it's got that nice look to it. Any questions right now, guys? So now we're going to go up the stairs. And we'll head up that way.
Sure.
So we're going to head up the stairs. Check the staircase out. So now we're going to the guest rooms. After this one, I definitely would be buying a gimbal, after my friend Matt is always saying, for my phone, so I can do these things and maybe it'll work a little easier. So some definitely really nice old style rooms. Let's see what the comments we got here. Yeah. So they get the fireplaces and stuff, but each room, of course, has its own little setup. This gentleman was the president of the college. So A-Rolts built, I don't know who the actual architect was, but the A-Rolts were the owners of the home originally. And when we get done, I'll post some links. So this room we're going into now, this is Bathia's room. So this is the one we're having a lot of the technical difficulties in. And they have lots and lots of technical difficulties in here. But let's see if we can find some more lights. Oops. Turn one here. Well, that turns the vent on. Some more light here. So, we don't have a lot of the lights turned on. Of course, they're set, but I've got camera over here in the corner. It's just, I feel like a male presence is there, but isn't happy that you're there. That could be a possibility. So they have some interaction in this room. That's why we have the camera set up in here. We believe this might have been the original master suite. There have been a couple of owners that have done some remodeling, changed things out a little bit. Yep, that's me huffing and puffing too. So now that's office, and there are some more rooms down on this side. So offices. Oh, interesting. I don't know why the lights aren't coming on. But Teddy, I know it's kind of a last minute thing, so this is another wonderful little room. This was the Concord coach. That was the coach we talked about earlier that they found when they opened the place up. And so the area that we're in, there was a big treaty. For the tree in, and the original information on the location. This treaty can be found at the National Archives, and this was between the Seneca Nation and the founders of the town along the Geneseo River. So we're going to go up to the third floor. Hopefully lights are on. Yeah. Anybody feel like they're on the Blair Witch Project? Yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful building. This wasn't an original staircase. But we got better Wi-Fi now after we turned off my stuff. And now we're on the third floor. The third floor was not original. It was added on later in the 1800s. And Ted, thank you. So the Geneseo River is on the west side of Avon was the reservation. Christina, I have to find out how many square foot. So this is a small room here. This is the Seneca room. Overlooks the campus. And unfortunately, because I didn't think about it, the sunsets out of here are absolutely amazing over the valley. It's another small room. So these are smaller rooms. There's a lot of pressure in here. Kristie got some stuff out of this window when she was taking pictures earlier. Like I said, we're going to go through in a few and get the rest of the equipment set up. There's another huge room here we're going to go into. Turn some lights on. Very light on the lights. So, you know, all these fireplaces and stuff. And again, this was used. It's been used since the 1800s. Definitely way to get away. They went crazy with the jacuzzis in this place. I don't think they thought about jacuzzis from. I don't know if this is original wallpaper. I think it's kind of came after. There's some funky wallpaper in this place. When I find the monkey room again, I'll show you the wallpaper in there. And we have another room, which really doesn't want to light up. We've got a camera set up here. Kristie picked up some vibes in here. You know, each room's got a little history about the buildings. The building was, you know, if you guys can see that, but building was built in 1833 as the residence of Mr. Alan Averault and his wife Bethia, leading citizens of Geneseo. And he was president of the Living County Bank, which is next door, which is out that window. And it kind of gives a little history of the location. But Kristie was picking up something on this wall here in this area here. So Colette, you're not going to see all the comments again. We're coming to you from a couple different locations. That's interesting. So Teddy said there was some medical stuff down here too. I feel like there were some sick people and a man and a child. Again, it's really hard to find that info. So we're kind of tracking it as we go. I'm going to attempt these stairs. So I got a real heavy feeling when I came in here earlier. But a lot of the rooms are very light and airy. And we're coming back down on that second floor. And again, that's where we've got cameras set up in there. A lot of parties done in this building. A lot of community events were done here. Second, I think. Yes, Matt, I do need a gimbal, but I don't think they make gimbals for Surfaces. And right now, that's what I'm using is the Surface because the Windows 10 laptop didn't want to quite catch up. So let me find my co-host here, and we'll see what they've got set up, and we'll get going into the investigation. Yeah, well, walking with a laptop sometimes is interesting. So, all right. So, Miss London, let me switch computer screens around here. And I'm going to switch cameras, guys. And we're going to, so All right, we're back. So move this
So, a couple things.
camera. Oh, do you want me to turn it back on you? I got it on me right now.
Don't get me on the camera trying to
Okay.
get with my knee.
So
So when you,
I'm going back to you. Camera rear. There we go. All right, Miss London, you're on the phone. All right. You're back live. Yep.
I only see you. So when you went upstairs and you were in Bathia's room, correct? Yes. So you were walking around and she was over here and I was over here.
Mm-hmm.
We heard over this monitor what sounded like a woman's voice before you went into that room, because then right after that we heard you start talking,
Okay.
telling everybody about whatever else and you were going on with the tour. So that caught both of our attention from two different angles, and we were just doing our thing and chatting, and all of a sudden we heard this voice come over the monitor. And then right before you came back downstairs, the pipes started like singing down here.
Like singing?
Like it's like you could hear ping, 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 like something was running through it or someone was.
Oh, like just the heat, just the exchange, but that's gas coming up. Well, no, that's
No.
that's
right,
forced
so,
air coming through there.
No, there's not. No.
Okay.
She said that it's because the bathrooms are down here.
Yeah.
She said that you would hear that right if you flush the toilet, but we haven't used it for probably almost a half hour now.
That just did something up there.
Yeah, it did. It went dark.
Oh, it's switching that one.
Oh, it's been rotating.
It wasn't rotating before I left.
Oh, it's been rotating this whole time.
The entire time I was sitting here. So we have
So
a little monitor set up here, and it's switching between the rooms. So that's interesting.
So we should probably, it's 9:30. We did tell people we'd start the
Yes.
the investigation at 9:30. So let's take about 15 minutes, you guys. Go get your drinks, go use the potty, come back and join us at 9:45, and we will get the investigation underway.
So the only place we're not going live to is WLFE DB Radio on Facebook and YouTube, correct?
So you have to go to one of our YouTube channels, Where's My Sage YouTube, or Technical Research, or excuse me, no, mine, right? This
Yes,
is a reading
it's a reading show.
I'll let him
So
list that off because I'm like fumbling my words again. Or just go to
So,
Where's My Sage
go-
on Facebook. It's all good.
Yes. So where's my sage?
Tonight.
Where's my sage on YouTube? Where's my sage on Facebook? Come on back, join us up. If not, you find us on Kristie's business page or good old fashioned. Oh, Teddy, are you giving us permission to go live at WLFE?
Is there an open slot? Is that all right? So
You may. Okay, we'll be back. So we'll put another. There'll be a brand new link coming up in about 15 minutes, and we'll be right back on with you guys. So see you in a few minutes. All right.
bye.
Bye. I need to end the broadcast. Where's my end my broadcast? Because I'm using your computer, not mine. So stand with me, guys. One of these are the right buttons. Okay.